Gary, thanks for joining us on Culture Culinary. Really appreciate it, man. So tell us, how'd you get started?
In stand-up, it's weird. I always wanted to do it. From like a little kid, I remember I was in 6th grade. It was the first day of school. I was in gym class, and I started talking when the teacher was talking. And he was like, "Would you want to be a comedian or something?" And I go, "Yeah." And he said, he ended up being my high school football coach. He ended up saying, well, not my class. He said, from that day, he goes, "Dude, your eyes lit up." And then, honestly, that's all I ever wanted to do. I just didn't know how to do it. Because I lived in a small town in Ohio.
Right.
I thought everyone had to start in LA. I didn't even start your little comedy clubs, whatever city you lived to. So I was in the military, got stationed in San Diego, started driving up to LA to try to get my name out there. And that's really where it kind of just took off.
That was gonna be my next question. So like, how did the military, first of all, thank you for your service. How did the military happen and how did the crossover to comedy happen?
Well, I grew up in a trailer park, and when I was getting ready to get done with high school, I was almost like, I didn't know where I wanted to go. I just knew where I didn't want to be.
Right.
I didn't want to be stuck in the trailer park. So the military is like a way out. And I thought, who has the most bases in California? Navy, the ocean. And I go, if I join the Navy and get to California, I can do stand-up. It was all part of the plan. So I spent 2 years in DC. And when I was in DC, I would sit at the bottom steps. If I know there was a comedy night, because I was only like 17, 18, I would listen to comedians on the weekends, just sit there and listen. And literally I'd be like, "Oh, I'm better than him." Never get on stage. I'd be like, "I'm better than that guy." Or I hear somebody good, I go, "Oh, that guy's pretty good." And so that's all I want to do. So the military, when I got to San Diego, and then I started doing all the open mic nights and stuff. Most guys went to nightclubs and partied. I was going to comedy clubs and anywhere where there was a stage and a mic. I would do karaoke bars, biker bars, anything. So
one of your accomplishments, you won the competition. It was like an all-black comedian competition, but you won it.
Well, I won the funniest black comedian in San Diego.
Yeah.
With like, I don't know if that's legit. Because it was like a radio call. There was a radio station called Z90. It was a hip hop station. I'm driving, and I heard, "We're looking for the funniest black comedian in San Diego." So I called. I didn't say I wasn't black or was black. I did put a little soul to my voice. You know, when I called in, I was like, "Hey, what's up? You guys got a competition?" "Yeah, hell yeah, I'm a comedian." I showed up. My voice is completely different. "Hey, how's it going, Gary?" "Yeah, right there. Yeah, I called."
And you want to win that?
I won the contest, but you gotta realize it wasn't like there was like this citywide, statewide search. It was a radio call in. The radio pumped it. I called, signed up, and it really was a brutal contest. It was brutal because you had a lot of open micers,
right? And
people just like, "Oh, I want to do it." But you know who was there was Nick Cannon.
Really?
He was like 16.
Wow.
Yeah, he was a rap group called the Bomb Squad.
I remember that, unfortunately.
They performed at the show.
And so, when was your big break? When did you know, like, you know what, I made it?
I don't think I've ever made it. I am making a living out of it, but I think when I got the hosting job on Comic View in the late 90s, that got me to be a headliner.
Yeah.
But I kind of was on a treadmill for about 10 years. People don't realize this. I was going to comedy clubs, but my money wasn't changing.
Right.
I was doing decent, but it wasn't changing. And then 2011, the stuff started to line up because I got to Think Like a Man. I got an hour special on Showtime. I got Ride Along. Then I got Think Like a Man 2. Then I started hosting the Shack All-Star Comedy Jams. And then I hosted that show. So that's when stuff really started to take off about 10 years ago.
Wow. What do you have coming up?
I'm always trying. I haven't got a Netflix special yet. People think I have. I haven't. It's pretty much been Showtime. So Showtime's always got an open door for me. Got a couple films coming out.
I have to ask this. Do you get confused a lot for Tommy and Power?
Yeah, my last special, I did a whole 10-minute bit of how I'm Timmy. I'm his older brother, Timmy. And I got out and he didn't. I led a normal life.
So
Tommy got the streets sucked him in.
So what is Timmy doing right now?
Timmy's just trying to help Tommy. Trying to bring him on the right path. Like, "Tommy, enough. Come on. Straighten up, buddy. Timmy, your older brother."
So, with you traveling a lot, man, I know it's hard to find a good meal sometimes, but what are some of your favorite things you like to eat?
I actually wore this t-shirt because I know it's coming on your show. This is my favorite breakfast brunch spot in the country. It's called Snooze. My favorite food, I really like Caribbean food. I love plantains and just peas and rice. oxtails, curry chicken. I like Caribbean food. And you know, I'm from the Midwest, so ain't nothing better than a good steak either. Basically, I like food. I just went over everything. I stopped eating cereal. How about that?
Yeah, I can see that. Well, I tell you what, I'm from New Orleans, and I have a special dish I want us to make together. You down for it?
You know what? I changed my mind. New Orleans is my favorite food.
I'm
Cajun is my favorite food. Sorry about that. I changed my complete. I love Cajun food. I like bread pudding. I like all the stuff I can't pronounce. Apolosis, pontchartrains, and all. You got the weirdest names.
That's what happens in New Orleans. The pontchartrain fish, and
I like redfish a lot.
that's a good one. Today we'll make a champagne Cajun cream shrimp.
You know what? That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I was gonna say champagne Cajun cream shrimp is my favorite.
It's funny you say that, man. So we're gonna make that right now. Hey, Gary and Chef Jayon, Coach and Culinary, we'll be right back. Today we're making Cajun cream shrimp. Here are the ingredients: canola oil, salt pepper mix, blackened spice, green onions, red onions, bella mushrooms, tricolor pepper, champagne, I use Prosecco, heavy cream, and 2125 shrimp. It's me and Gary. Today we're gonna make Cajun cream shrimp. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, we'll get it started. So first, we'll do canola oil. Want to get it nice and hot. I'm going to add a little bit of onions to this. Want to hear that sizzle? I want to hear that. So next, I'll take a spoon. We'll add pepper to it. Grab peppers. We'll add half that to it. Color and flavor. And then we'll add mushrooms.
Is this dish considered more of an appetizer or a meal?
This is going to be the meal. We're going to put this with something at the end. So it's going to be more like a meal. We will take our salt pepper mix. And I'll let you saute it a little bit too. Same thing.
Yes, I did wash my hands before we started.
And then we'll take black spice, blackened spice, and we'll do the same thing. We'll be generous with this because it's going to be a starved shrimp. At home, this would be about 4 tablespoons. You can do the same thing.
Black spice sounds like what girl they used to be.
You can stir it, and a little trick that I use is something like that. Yeah. You know what?
How many you go?
I tell you what. Remember the first time you jacked off? And it's back that quick.
Oh wow!
Try it out.
That would be real quick.
So then we're gonna add this is champagne. Pour it in there. That's it right there.
Good. Enough.
A little bit more. There you go. Perfect. And when you can go ahead and see how it's bubbling up, you want to get all of the flavors. I'll saute there like that. Gary don't want no smoke. Now we'll add our shrimp. Yeah. The whole damn thing in there. Showtime. That's the one right there. And again, we can stir, but I'm going to cheat a little bit, and we'll
Still don't know how you do that.
And so this dish will probably take everybody maybe 10 minutes. Now the shrimp is halfway cooked. We'll take our cream. We'll keep going. Perfect. Take a teaspoon and go around there. Then we'll take our green onions and
The whole thing?
just a handful, about right there. And then I'll let you stir it. Just trying to help me out the shop.
Like it's mine. Thanks for coming on my show, Chef. As you can see, the cream is reducing. The shrimps are shrimping. This dish is not for the lactose intolerant alcoholics out there. We have cream and liquor in the shrimp. I don't know what's bubbling more. This whipping cream? Yes, right now.
We'll let this reduce down for another 2 minutes and we're ready to play. Coach and Culinary, Chef Jayon, Gary on. Ready to play, man?
I'm ready to eat.
Fair enough. So this is my favorite part. People eat with their eyes. So what we have here is a butternut squash risotto, kind of centered. And then we just want to take our shrimp and kind of place it on top. You want to try it out?
I'd rather just take this.
We'll do this. We'll switch it up out. So what we'll do now, we'll just give you the whole thing. We'll put the rice in the middle. Holy shit, like that. I was kidding. Well, asking you shall receive. So what we'll do now is we'll take the shrimp, decorate it on top. Now you take your green onions on top. Just like that, they come around with it. They come around.
And we're the wild animals. It's
gonna come in and eat all the people that couldn't get in the castle.
So basically, you're not sharing any of this with me, what I just got from this?
But I mean, you're the chef. You can probably make some more, right? That's fine.
Thanks for watching Culture Culinary. This is Chef Jan with Gary Owens. I'm a little pissed off because he won't share his food. But hey, it's been great. I can just make some more.
Guess you've never heard the term starving comedian.